insane. All right, let's keep moving.
Keep moving.
Let's go to the women's 1500, men's 1500. Listen, we said, hey, things are going to get crazy in those 1500 and 800 prelims. Yeah, you might have been bored by the first round, but wait till the second round. There's going to be all sorts of crazy upsets. And that didn't happen, Gordon. That did not happen. So Take this opportunity right now to apologize to all the listeners and viewers out there who trust you.
I never said I didn't say crazy upsets. That's just a phrase that people think that could happen. But I never predicted chaos. Come on, don't put that on me. I am bummed out for our fellow Austinite, Sarah Lancaster, who just happened to be in the slower heat. She was 7th in her heat. You got to think that if she was maybe in the second heat and got 7th in that heat, then she probably would have qualified. I think on the women's side, the only notable that I was like, wow, is Heather McLean of New Balance Boston. She's the first one out. She's been running well. She trains with Elle Purrier. She's been running well. She's been running four O's consistently in the 1500. I thought she would make a final. And then surprise making a final, I think I got to give it to, I don't know, but Rebecca Mara probably. Yeah, Rebecca Mara, she's mainly an 800-meter runner. I mean, that's what she ran well in the 800 in 2019. For her to sneak in to the final is pretty impressive. But everyone else is expected to be there, like the Simpsons, Schlachterhoffens, Johnson, Osika, McGee, Hiltz, Purrier, etc.
Yeah, I was surprised. Haymock was my big surprise from Stanford because, Anna Camp Bennett just won the NCAA title. Haymock fell, though, so a little bit of redemption here. And Whitney Orton, goes by Whitney Morgan now, was ahead of her by a decent distance heading into the final 100 and then got caught for that final spot. But if you had told me at the beginning of the year Mara was going to make it, I'd believe it just based on how well she ran last year in the 8. Schlachterhoffen makes sense. Danny Aragon, we saw how well she ran against Simpson and got the winner this year. Simpson ran pretty well, Gordon. Simpson ran. I watched that race. I was looking, if I didn't know anything about Jenny Simpson's season, that's the headspace I put myself into. If I did not know about her struggles this year, would I think she's still the same Jenny Simpson? And I think I would. It looked like a very economical prelim.
I don't know, man. It still kind of feels like fool's gold. I don't know. I mean, because in her field, who does she beat that's notable that you can think can make a team?
It's not about beating. It doesn't matter about beating. It's about advancing and how you look when you advance. And she was second. She was second in that heat behind Purrier. Purrier looks like the class of field. Don't get me wrong. Purrier's race was an incredible show of strength, I thought.
Yeah.
That was hey, I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'm super confident. I'm not worried at all. But she doesn't need to get first. She just needs to get top 3. I think she's more in the mix than I thought she was going into this weekend, is all I'm saying.
Well, but you look at who she beat, the other heat, it has the other. No, yeah, but it does, because the other heat has it has the athletes that are more likely to finish second and third behind Purrier. They have Hiltz, Sinclair Johnson, Osika, Danny Jones, Corey McGee. It's just more people. No one was predicting Danny Aragon was going to be top 3. No one, Rebecca Mara. Maybe Schlachterhoffen, you could argue. But other than that, I don't know. I just think that
she was cruising. I think she would have been fine in the other heat. She may not have won. She might have been behind Hiltz, behind McGee. And now it's a 12-person race.
Yeah. I think she would have finished 5th. I feel like she would have finished 5th in the other heat, not second.
Okay. And she's moving on. And it's a 12-person final. She's got to figure out a way to get top 3. That's all there is to it. I think she's going to go back home or to the hotel room, and she's smart, and she's going to strategize this thing, and she's going to game out all the possibilities, and she's going to try to master tactician her way to a top 3 finish. She might run it in a different way than she's run before, but the idea that she was just going to be DOA in these trials is obviously not true.
Yeah,
you could fake it in the first round. You could not fake it in this round. If she just didn't have it, we would have seen it by now. She may not have enough. It still may not be enough because it's a deep field. And Corey McGee, one of my picks, by the way, looked pretty good.
And we also, though, have to, elephant in the room, right? There's no Shelby Houlihan. So there's really only one superstar right now in this field, and that's Elle Purrier and everyone. Right. So it's become a very different field. And like we said, Rebecca Mara making it in that 1500. I'll see you on freaking Monday. Who says that? Have you ever said, I'll see you on freaking Monday? Like, I guess that's what you say when someone emails you at work at like 4:30 on Friday is like, I'll just see you on freaking Monday, man. I'm not
I don't
answering
even
this
think then.
email.
I think Rebecca Mara tweeted a sentence that's never been written before, and I think that's an impressive feat. She did that, and she made the 1500-meter final at the Olympic trials in the same day. I do not think anybody's ever put those words together in a sentence before. So
Has anyone been excited for a Monday? Like,
no,
I mean, I
it
guess
could have been
maybe the
listen, if you were going to say it sarcastically, it would have been another word that starts with F, not freaking. That's what you would
yeah,
have said.
sure.
So I don't think this
Yeah.
group of words has ever been put together in one sentence before. Uh, Questions in the chat here. We got one from, or a comment here. DC Noel had a good one. Oh man, I lost it. Where did it go? Purrier was always going to win, but I'm kind of baffled by why the field let Simpson's heat go so slow. You're handing her a spot. If you run a 4:10 pace, she won't lose a tactical race.
Yeah.
That's true, but if the issue with Simpson is her closing speed, then maybe the slow pace is going to be to her detriment at this point. The key is
No.
she's fit. I think the key is she's fit.
Well, the question is, can she run 4:03 right now?
Okay, but it's also how fast can she close? Correct?
But that I don't care about that because if you
Well, you
think like,
should
all right,
because
we're
when
gonna,
she ran that 4:07, Daniel Aragon, she was ahead at the bell and then lost by a second to Daniel Aragon. So she needs both, right? She needs to be able to run
yeah.
that fast and she needs to be able to close off of it, I think.